Yeah, we got some blue skies over here, some clouds on the other side. So Max is gonna look at the blue skies because they look better, right, Max? And just thought we'd do a little bit of a pop-up stream. Might not be out for too long. It's a little chilly, but Max is bundled up. And he's keeping a really close eye on the roofers across the street. But yeah, what do you think, Max? Can I get a buck, buck, buck? Buck, buck. A buck, buck, buck. If you're joining us, make sure you let us know in the comments. Yeah, yes. I think there's some people joining us now, Max. Are you having a good day, Max? I know. It's noisy. It's noisy. Roofers across the street. But you're being big and brave. Hi, Simon. Simon's joining us, Max. If you are joining us, make sure you balk up in the comments. We love to chat. We love to answer questions. Love to look around. Right, Max? What's going on out here? Whew. I know. Max is bundled up. It's only about, 7, 8 degrees out here. But the sun's shining. Hey, Jocelyn. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Miss Echo. Not scared at all. Pretty happy. If Max were scared, he wouldn't be sitting comfortable with fluff and chops up. Right, Max? Max, are the dogs around? Do you see any doggos? Want to bark for the dogs? Do you see a dog? That's right. You tell the dogs. Yeah, Max does not like the roofers across the street. But that's par for the course, right, Max? Hey, Sherry. Hi, Nick. Yeah. No, we just went for a quick walk out to the mailbox. And it was warm enough, we thought we'd stay outside for a few minutes. Right, Max? Not a lot of people out. Well, Max is cozy. He's bundled up. I know he has so many hoodies, don't you, buddy? So many fun hoodies. So many fun hoodies. Yes, Dr. Eva, Max was barking. He saw a dog, so he had to be polite. He said hello to the doggo friend. Nick loves your hoodie. Nick, did you catch our video last week? It featured, was it 7 of Max's hoodies? It was a lot of fun to make. Yeah, Max has so many hoodies too. There's a number of hoodies that did not even make that video, but he was definitely feeling fashion forward that day, weren't you, Max? Yeah. Yeah, this is one of his warmest hoodies. Funny story with this hoodie. Funny story. A couple of years back, we went out to take a look at some Christmas lights. It was a little bit chilly out. It was night. And it always seems cooler at night because the sun's not out, right? It's always it's chillier. So I made sure that I warmed up the car as much as I could. I had the car as warm as I could get it. I just had the heat blasting. I put Max in his warmest hoodie, which happens to be this one. And we popped outside to get a couple of pictures and popped right back into the car. Because I was worried that he might be getting cold, but he really liked looking at the lights. So we're looking through the windows, but I popped out for a few photos and a few super quick videos. So Max decided to get antsy, and he said, Mom, we got to go home. And I said, I'm sorry, buddy, are you cold? So I drove home, and he's pretty funny. He knows his way around, so he's showing me where to turn. He's saying, hey, we should turn here. We should turn here. We should turn here. You see people? I see people. Yeah, you were telling us where to turn, right, Max? And you kept telling us to turn on sidewalks, which does not work too well, does it? Awesome! That's right. So, in a big hurry to get home. Well, we get home. He wants to go upstairs. So go upstairs. And Max is definitely, he's done. He wants his hoodie off. He says, we're in now. And I said, okay, buddy, we'll warm you up. And I was thinking, well, your feet are pretty warm if you're cold. I put him down on his chair and pulled his hoodie off, and I realized that he was overheated in his hoodie. I had the heat in the car blasting. I had his warmest hoodie on, and the poor little guy was overheated. So yeah, I was that worried about him being cold. Yeah, Max. This year you had a good run of Christmas lights, didn't you? Some beautiful weather. We even went to Airdrie Festival of Lights. And I said we could go for about 20-minute walk there. And we were there for a couple of hours just because it was so nice. And everyone said hello to you. Alex liked your awesome song. Yeah, that was quite an awesome song. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And actually, that was the very first time he ever sang awesome at me. Max? Awesome. Awesome. Not going to do it right now. But, you know, he's obviously been practicing that one. But he just came out with it. And he's sung Mama to me before. And he sung La 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 and some other things. But that, he says awesome. One of his favorite words. But that was the very first time he ever sang it to me. And what I thought was super cool about that was, you know, I was just trying to entertain him. He was beginning to look a little bit bored. So I sometimes will talk to the birds in a sing-song voice. They love it. Now, I know, I know I can't sing. I have no illusions of being a singer. Right, Max? Hi, Max. But there's something that they really like about sort of that tonality of voice. Yeah, you liked it, huh? So Max forgives me for not being able to sing. And so he'll sing for me. Right, Max? Yeah, so awesome. So, yeah. Eva, he's actually fine. I'm going to just flip the camera for a second here. There we go. So you can see that I'm standing out here and I have bare arms. So if I'm out here in short sleeves and I'm comfortable, Max is okay. He's wearing a warm hoodie too. Right, Max? Are you good, Max? Are you good? Let's turn this way so we get, there's some better light. Yeah, but you can see that I'm wearing short sleeves. And if I was cold, I'd be inside. If Max was cold, he'd show me that he wants to go inside. He's super quick about that. Right, Max? Yeah. No, he is a tropical bird, absolutely. But he likes to get outside, even if it's slightly cooler. And it's actually quite healthy for him to get some sunlight, vitamin D, some fresh air, get a chance to look around. Right, buddy? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to flip that again, because I don't have a very long arm today. Yeah. Hi, Zippy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm missing some comments, folks. It's a little hard to manage comments one-handed on a cell phone. But, Max, do you see people coming home on the bus? Yeah? I think those are kids coming home from school. Yeah? What else do you see out here? Do you see the roofers over there? Do you see the roofers? Yeah, they got blue cloths out protecting those patios. They're doing the roofs. They're banging away. Yeah, Max has not been too happy with the roofers out. Max, I got some really bad news for you. They're going to be doing our roofs soon too. That means they're going to be right overhead in the complex. I know you're not going to be too happy about that, honey. But it doesn't take too long for them to do roofs. Yeah, we had a lot of damage from the hailstorms in Calgary last summer. Complex here, we're in a townhouse complex, and there's also a townhouse complex across the road. Our complex, the roofs are destroyed. All of the soft metal, soft facet is destroyed, especially on the side that the hail came in on. It does not look too bad from here, but it was the other side. If you look over there, do you see that window that's boarded up across the street? That was one of the victims. We've got a number of windows out here too that have been boarded up properly. But the damage from that hailstorm, 2.2 million just to this complex. Now we're super fortunate here. We have something called hardy board. Yeah. And it looks like vinyl siding, but it's not. It's a composite wood. And I can tell you it stood up incredibly well to the hailstorm. Didn't it, buddy? Oh, there's another bus coming. Maybe more friends for you. You look for people getting off that bus? So yeah, so Max is pretty happy about that. He hated the storm. I mean, it was very loud. It was very scary. Actually, it was, I've never seen hail the size of golf balls before. And yeah, that was a pretty distressing storm, Max. Yeah, I did not appreciate having a close up of it, but yeah, you see there's a vehicle saying roofing company. We've got roofing companies all over this side of the city. It made the top couple of most expensive insurance claims for Canada last year. Just, it even outstripped things like the Jasper fire and some of the other disasters. And why was it so expensive? Because that storm took out a quarter of the city. A quarter of the city got damaged by it. And when you're looking at that many homes and that many cars, some houses, roofs, windows, all of the siding, I mean, the entire exterior. We're fortunate here with Hardy Board on the complex, as is the complex across the street, that the siding did not get damaged, but the roof was just totally destroyed. It looks fine, but if you look at the shingles, they are all broken and dented. And in Calgary, we have things called Chinooks. Now, what's a Chinook? I'm outside right now, and it is still winter. I mean, we had snow yesterday. We might have some more snow tomorrow. But during a Chinook, we have something called a Chinook arch. And I'm going to see here if I can point the camera. Do you see how the cloud there is sort of low, but there's an area of lighter clouds underneath it? That is the start of a Chinook arch. And it's basically, Chinook is warm winds that come over the mountains and chase the snow away. Literally means snow eater. And it gets rid of a lot of snow. It's still chilly out. I mean, we still have some snow down, but it does a really good job of melting snow. And I mean, up here you see more snow. But it does a good job of melting the snow until it snows again. So we have a lot of cycles here in Calgary of freeze thaw, freeze thaw, freeze thaw. So if you live in a climate like this, you'll understand that freeze thaw does a number on concrete. Moisture gets into any of the micro cracks in concrete or asphalt on the roads. And when water freezes, it expands. And then when it melts, it contracts. So we have a lot of freeze-thaw cycles, don't we, Max? You gonna say hello, Max? Hello. Awesome. You haven't seen him before? This is Max. He's gonna stay on my arm, I guarantee you.
This is my daughter.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I love you. You are very, very beautiful.
Yeah, and this is Max. He's a 30-year-old Moluccan cockatoo.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like him. Is him or?
He's a him.
Oh,
yeah.
Him. I like
Yeah,
him.
30 years young, right, Max?
Oh, wow, I like him.
But it's
sometimes in my apartment I live.
Yeah.
So I show you to walk a little bit. My daughter and I.
Yeah, we always go out for walks. We're always friendly. I videotape him often, but I never get littles in any shots.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm always super, super mindful about that. So sometimes if somebody is in a shot, I just blur them out, and you'll have this blur running around.
Yeah. And today is very beautiful day.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Now it's full, but
I
you like?
think you've got a son as well who walked past earlier when I was out with Max. But yeah, he's very friendly, loves to pop out,
Yeah, okay, go.
likes to bark at dogs. Have a great
She
day.
don't want to go now. She say, oh, thank you, bye. Nice to meet you. I love you.
Can you bark, Max? Can I get a bark?
Bye.
No, I love you. Were barking at dogs.
My daughter don't want to go. Okay, next time.
We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. Awesome. What's up? It's always fun when new people move in and they've never seen Max before. Yeah. You're popular, Max. You're really popular. But yeah, I'm always super cautious where the camera's pointing when there's kids around. But I was talking about Chinooks and the freeze-thaw cycle. So what happens when we get a Chinook? Moisture gets into any cracks in the ground, whether it's on sidewalks or roadways or even damaged shingles. And when things freeze, the water expands, and when it melts, it contracts. So it can actually do a lot of damage to roads. That's why we are a pothole capital. But it also does a lot of damage to shingles and roofs. And the problem with the hailstorm that we had last year is it did so much damage to the roofs, denting them, cracking the shingles, that basically those shingles are all compromised and need to be replaced. Trust me, insurance companies would not be paying to replace shingles if they didn't think it was necessary. But it's cheaper to replace shingles than to deal with water inside of a house, right, Max? Yeah. So that's why so much damage from the hailstorm. It's, the shingles were really badly compromised. We did not get anything done last year because we were still waiting on quotes on the damage. But yeah. Hey, Wanda. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, this one's a really cute little hoodie. It's got a cute little pocket on it too, and it's so fuzzy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Alex. I mean, constant roadworks. But that's just part of living in Calgary. And we do get snow, we get cold, then we get warm, then we get cold, then we get warm. I mean, if you look down here, that crack in that sidewalk, and there's some more cracks down there that are not supposed to be there. Those ones are going to take in moisture and need to be redone in not too long. Oh, is that awesome, Max? Yeah. Oscar has one. His name is Santiago. That's a pretty cool name, Max. Oh, that wind's cold. Yeah, that wind is chilly, buddy. Awesome. Yeah, you showing off? Hello. He's showing off for you. Can you say hi, Max? Hi. What's up?
It's amazing. It's so adorable. Doesn't it hurt like when it clings into your arm?
No, his nails are on my arm, but they're not too sharp. I trim them, and right after I trim them, I use a nail file just to soften them out so they don't have any sharp edges. He's not holding on too tightly either. He's just resting comfortably. And he'll hold on tight if he gets scared. But, he's just hanging out. He's just sitting. But yeah, doesn't hurt at all.
So pretty. I love it.
Have a great day. Bye-bye. So lucky, Max. Yeah, that was awesome. And you showed off such a nice crest. So good, Max. So good. Yeah. So Max, hi Kirby. Yeah, I think we're going to go inside though, because that, the sun's beginning to hide a little bit. It's, we still have some blue skies over here, but the sun's gone behind some clouds and it's feeling a little chilly. And I'll just pop myself onto screen again for a minute. So, I'm out here and I've got bare arms, so I know how... The heck was that, buddy? Loud truck? I know how cool Max is. He's comfortable, but it's getting a little chilly. Awesome! That was a pigeon flying overhead, buddy. Oh, is it awesome? Is it awesome? And I'm trying to figure out what kind of bird that one is. I think it's a starling over there. Is that a starling up there? It's a good distance away. Wrong head shape to be a robin. Wrong head shape to be a sparrow. I think it's a starling. I know, buddy. Yeah. So Yeah, so we make sure that Max stays comfortable. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know if you see him there on the peak of the roof. Yeah, little birdie out there. Yeah, Max, I know. But yeah, if you haven't checked out today's video, I want you to take a few minutes after this. It's a short video. It's only 3 minutes. And Max is actually singing a new song he made up. It's an awesome song. So it's always kind of cool when Max sings, and he's beginning to do that more and more. The other day was the first time he's ever sung out the word awesome. Can you sing awesome for us, Max? Awesome. Not right now, Mom. I'll laugh at you, though. Yep. Yeah. What's going on over there? Yeah. There's equipment over there. Roof lifts and everything. Yeah. So Max is in a pretty good mood right now. Yeah. But it's a really fun video of him singing awesome and then playing some musical toys. Go watch that video. Give it some love. If you missed it and you like his hoodie, there was a great hoodie last week of him wearing his 7 different hoodies. He was modeling them for everybody. Let me know what your favorite one was. Yeah, and make sure, of course, that you like and follow our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for commenting. Alex, Doris, Becky, Jocelyn, so good to see everybody. Yes, Jocelyn, I have tried on my t-shirt. I need to put it on so I can wear it on a video. Yeah, but appreciate everybody. We're going to end the stream and we're going to go inside. Bok, everybody. Good job, Max. Oops.